And this is the third biggest game of the weekend, at least according to me. I'm deciding these. I'm picking out which ones we're doing. So Notre Dame travels to Miami. This one's on Sunday, 6:30 p.m. Central Time on ABC. The last meeting between these two was in 2017. It was a 41-8 Miami win. And the numbers right now have Miami as a 2.5-point home dog, and that's the consensus. Total is 49.5 on this. You can get a 50.5 in some places. It opened at 54.5. Notre Dame was a 3-point favorite. It came down to 2.5. It's still sitting at 2.5. We'll see exactly how much that moves this week. Money line, minus 130 for Notre Dame, plus 110 for Miami. And let's get an idea. And we didn't put up the right graphic, did we? We can just change it right here. That's the way it works. So Miami is going to be our pick on that, and Notre Dame, that one. So let's check it out. Let's see what we got, and let's take it off of this one. I've got Notre Dame minus 2.8, so right in alignment with the number. Miami 0-4 against the spread against top 10 teams in their last 4 in that spot. They are 6-0 against the spread at home against Notre Dame in their last 6 meetings. Now, that dates all the way back to, the 50s, I guess it was. So it's been a long, long time. Irish, 7-2 against the spread as a road favorite in their last 9, all of those coming under Marcus Freeman. Miami 3-2 against the spread as a dog since 2023, or as a home dog. So that is something to pay attention to. No, just as a dog. Yeah, Miami is not an underdog very, very often. Roster talent, Notre Dame number 6, Miami number 14. That is something to pay attention to, certainly. Power rating certainly has Notre Dame higher. Adjusted returning production, both of them in the 50s. You look at success margin, PPA margin, all that kind of stuff from last year. Surprising. Shannon Dawson, the offensive coordinator for Miami. I'm curious what he's going to look like against the new defensive coordinator, Chris Ash, for Notre Dame. I think they're still going to run Marcus Freeman's defense. Shouldn't be that much of an issue. Mike Denbrock at offense for Notre Dame. Got a new quarterback. C.J. Carr was announced as the starter. Everybody was surprised it wasn't Minchie. I'm curious myself exactly what this is going to look like. I would imagine that they are going to run the football a lot. Just a guess. Corey Heatherman is the new defensive coordinator for Miami. He was at Minnesota last year. I think that's a good thing because Miami certainly was not good last season. Miami, as far as the quarterback is concerned, number 2 compared to number 74 for Notre Dame. Notre Dame has 0 experience at the position. 0. Carson Beck at least has a bunch of experience and at one point was considered, he was the Heisman favorite last year. He was considered the projected number 1 overall pick in the NFL draft before last season. Just a lot that is in Carson Beck's favor, and certainly things that you hear out of camp are a good thing. Notre Dame defensive line, number 17. Miami's offensive line, number 14. Miami running backs, number 27 against Notre Dame, number 10 linebackers. Skill positions, Miami, number 5, Notre Dame, 16. There's still some issues as far as overall talent. Now, if you look at the overall roster, Notre Dame better talent than Miami. But when it comes to position groups, there's, I feel, a little bit of an advantage for Miami when it comes to that. Offensive line for Notre Dame, number 16. Number 4 defensive line for Miami. Running backs, number 9 for Notre Dame. 15 linebackers for Miami. Back 7, 12 for Miami. The skill positions, number 19 for Notre Dame. So Great House and that bunch going to have to step up like they did in the CFP this past season. I am on the Miami side on this. Going down to South Bend, or not South Bend, South Beach, South Bend. Is what it is. I feel good about Miami in this spot. I know it's a Sunday night game. I know Notre Dame played really, really well last year. There's a lot of changes at Notre Dame. I think that the changes at Miami are to improve. I think the changes at Notre Dame have maybe taken them back a little bit. I like the experience at quarterback as well. Give me the Hurricanes plus the 2.5 on this. That's the best number we can get right now. I think Miami wins the game outright, so I'll certainly take 2.5. Thanks for listening to Winning Cures Everything. Subscribe, leave a review or comment, follow @GaryWCE on X, and check out the web store,